Donald Trump, in his last day or days of being president, ordered a nuclear reactor on the moon. And the documents seized from his Mar-a-Lago property may in fact be connected. So let me give you the background to this insanity. In the final months of his presidency, Donald Trump ordered nuclear energy to be tested on the moon by 2027, as well as the development of nuclear-powered spacecraft that would orbit the Earth, the moon, and outer space. He also ordered the development of micro-nuclear reactors, small enough that they could fit inside a typical shipping truck that zips cargo along the highway. So during this period, now I know you didn't hear about this, but during this period, the media was actually covering what? If you remember, January 6th protests, riots, terrorist attacks. That's what we were covering. The insurrection and the false accusations of voter fraud, we were covering all of that. And a few paid attention. However, these orders may offer clues about what was included in some of the top secret folders that were in Mar-a-Lago. On December 16th, 2020, Trump signed the Space Policy Directive 6, which set the goal of testing nuclear energy on the moon by 2027. Now, let's go to the documents seized from Trump. Remember, in the initial leak of what was found in that classified box or those classified boxes, they said, well, there are references to nuclear weapons or nuclear power. A document describing a foreign government's military defenses, including its nuclear capabilities, was found by FBI agents who searched former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence and private club last month, according to people close to the matter, underscoring concerns among US intelligence officials about classified material stashed in the Florida property. There's more. Some of the seized documents, ladies and gentlemen, detail top secret US operations so closely guarded that many senior national security officials are kept in the dark about them. Only the president, some members of his cabinet, or a near cabinet level official could authorize other government officials to know details of these special access programs. According to people familiar with the search, who spoke on the condition of anonymity to describe sensitive details of an ongoing investigation. So what do we have here so far? This is not simply classified. This is not simply top secret. This is covert. This is read in only, need to know basis. Members of the National Security Agency, high-ranking executives are not exposed to this kind of information unless they have a need to know. That is above top secret classification. There are multiple levels above top secret, and this is one of them. There's more. Documents about such highly classified operations require special clearances on a need to know basis, not just top secret clearance. Some special access programs can have as few as a couple of dozen government personnel authorized to know of an operation's existence. Records that deal with such programs are kept under lock and key, almost always in a secure, compartmented information facility with a designated control officer to keep careful tabs on their location. This continues to get even more dire by the moment, okay? What is it that he stole? I don't know. Nobody knows exactly what he stole, but damn, obviously it's extremely secretive. But once again, if Trump declassified the information, that means it would be declassified for all of us. We could have access to it, but we do not because it's not declassified. Did Trump steal classified documents? Yes. Is it illegal? Yes. Did he violate the Espionage Act? Yes. There was a reason that law was written, and there's a reason why he's being investigated under the prowess of that statute. A.B., thoughts here?
Yeah, honestly, I think regardless of what your support for Trump is, understand that his actions are irresponsible and careless and dangerous to the American people, right? And I think that what they have found, the documents they have found, juxtaposes his argument that, I didn't know that those documents were in there and I don't know what got packed, it went to Mar-a-Lago. No, you knew, because if you didn't know, then you wouldn't be able to tell us that you declassified the stuff that they had, that they found in your home, right? In addition to, if this stuff is supposed to be under lock and key, why wasn't it under lock and key when y'all moved from the White House back to Mar-a-Lago? So either way, it goes to show that there's a gap somewhere in the story, and there's more to the story than we are putting out here and what Trump is trying to tell us. But people want to drink the sauce, right? And then want to just roll with the punches. But this is dangerous, because when other foreign nations realize how irresponsible the past president was with their information, that can put American people in jeopardy even further. So hopefully we get to the bottom of this, and our Department of Justice does the right thing. But never in my history of life have I known people to get away with stealing and not going to jail.
Yeah, I spoke to a friend of mine about this very matter who actually has top secret clearance. And he said for Trump to be able to grab the actual documentation and leave the White House, that means Trump was working with somebody who's still on the inside. All right, there's a new development coming, I assure you.